That means it's time for Needs More Subs. We broadcast live here Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays at noonish o'clockish for 30ish to 45ish minutes. And it's good to see you. I'm going to take a second to try to make some music while we wait for our friends to join us. So, on Monday, we had I was taking requests for let's try to figure out what kind of music people like, and I had these um, visions in my mind of being able to look up and try to figure out how to do all these different styles of music. I was going to figure out how to play some calypso and figure out how to play techno music and all that kind of stuff that I have nearly zero experience with. Um, but I really didn't get a chance to do that. But I'm still going to try my best. This is not exactly techno music, but it's something that's attempting to be close. Please enjoy while you hang on for a moment. Welcome all to the four of you who are here. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up. I'm going to try to join the chat so that I can say hello and post a link. To answer your question, Mr. Pete, yes, everybody on the whole entire YouTube was having trouble with YouTube last night. Because all of it went down everywhere. link that we just posted there was a link to an interview I did with Inspired John. I think most people will have seen it already, but if anybody has not seen it, feel free to put that in your list to watch later. Pretty good that interview there, I think. Yeah, nobody got any notifications or warnings because it broke. Like YouTube was working, and then it was broken. So nobody knew that was going to happen ahead of time. It just happened, and then there was no YouTube for a little while, and then there was again. And rightness was restored to the world. So Wednesdays are the days where we take a look at the Needs More Subs forum, see what videos have been posted there, and we play a little piece of some of them. This music is going out by request to the Josie Show, and the first video is by the Josie Show. Would really love to know how to pronounce your first name. It's maybe Jochen or something like that. Jochen. But him and it's two people. It's a combined name. One of those combined. You take two names. Jochen. Okay, got it. So Jochen was kind enough to post this video to our forum, and it's kind of, you want to know the secret of how to get a video played first here on Needs More Subs Wednesday broadcast. You post it as close to Wednesday at noonish as you can, and then it'll kind of be sort of right there for us when we open up the most recent posts. So here is a video called Fighting Depression with YouTube. And I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you will talk about this is a great, interesting topic of discussion. So here's our conversation starter for us all. Except for, as typically is the case, I have it muted. I always do that to myself.
Welcome back to the Joe.
Okay, here is the video by Jochen. Enjoy.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Josie Show. Well, many people have asked me why I do YouTube. Well, I want to break it down for you. For now, let's go on a little walk. If you guys are new to the channel, just to let you guys know, last November I had a pretty bad bike accident here in Amsterdam. My front tire got stuck in a tram track and my bike did a flip. I wasn't wearing a helmet and I landed on my head. To this day, I'm still suffering from memory issues and constant pains. It wasn't until after I posted my accident story where I really found out the magic in the YouTube community. That's you guys, you the viewers. You know, I've said it multiple times that every like, every comment, every subscription really means the world to me. But it really does, because in some moments, I have cycles in my life where I literally don't want to do anything. Yesterday, for example, the depression kicked in, and I just sat at home, laid in bed, did absolutely nothing. It was a nice day just like today. But yet, I just laid in bed. Did absolutely nothing. Didn't even eat. And if you guys really want to get a glimpse of depression, I'm gonna leave a video in the card above from Depression with Emmanuel, and he basically shows you how life is viewed through someone with depression. Despite all of those factors, it's you guys that keep me creating. All you guys' comments. I'm gonna showcase some of the comments that mean a lot to me. And please don't feel disrespected or anything like that. All of your comments really mean the world to me. I read every single comment, and every single comment makes my day. I really mean that when I comment and reply that back, people.
All right, if you would like to be able to see what is going on the screen a lot better, and if you would like to be able to see and hear everything a lot clearer and see the whole video in its entirety, you should go over and check out the Josie Show channel, closing in on 500 subscribers. And if you'd like to, Yochen, just drop your link right there in the channel. That's what you have the blue wrench for. Once again, this music is going out to Yochen of the Joseph Show. This is my unfortunate attempt to do something that even remotely resembles techno music, but you know, it is what it is. So I spent a lot of time yesterday redoing some of these videos in the video stream here because, hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. Because there's one really cool video on here. These are videos, these are little teeny clips from people who have collaborated with NeedsMoreSubs in the past. And if you would like to collaborate with NeedsMoreSubs in the future, all you do is you go to NeedsMoreSubs.com and you click on the tab that says Collaborate. But of these clips that I have here in my rotation, the one that always popped out at me was the Launchpad Astronomy one, because Christian Reddy was foresightful enough to actually write his name on the in-screen graphics there on his. And so every time his popped up, it says Launchpad Astronomy Christian Reddy. So I went through and I put everybody else's name on theirs too. And there's new ones. So yeah, there's a lot more that I need to add because a lot of people have done collaborations with NeedsMoreSubs, and I gotta get them all in there. But anyway, I hope that will enhance and improve your experience of watching the NeedsMoreSubs live stream. You can actually know who these people are now, in case you aren't familiar with all of them. So we're going to get ready to get into the next video. Head back to the NeedsMoreSubs forum. And see what we have next. Oh, we have the video by Inspired John. I love this video. I'm not going to replay it again because I think pretty much most people have seen it. But if you have not seen it, I think I still have the link in my clipboard here. If you haven't seen it, you should totally watch that. Put it in your watch for later list. It's, if you ever like watch good old-fashioned comedy where they have comedy duos, and you have the one really funny slapsticky guy and the one person that they call the straight man. This, like, if you got two straight mans together and just I call Inspired John like the genius of facial gestures. He's amazing. and the two of us together, we have like a dry humor kind of, I don't know what's going on, but it's basically you have to get the joke. If you don't get the joke, then it's not going to be funny to you at all. But if you want to watch two straight guys, I don't mean like straight in the modern sense of straight, but I mean in the comedy sense of straight. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's worth watching. You watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, this is the chat log. I take all of our wonderful comments that are typed into the chat log, and I have been putting them on the forum. One, because it gives me a way to go back and reread everything and see what's happening, and two, because I hope that it will make us a lot more Googleable in the future, if that's a word I can use. I decided that it is a word that I can use. I'm using it. So yeah, the more different things we talk about, the more conversations we have in the chat, the more it will just put more different things that then someday in the far future, people will be able to search, and then our thing will come up, and then more people will find us. Because yeah, I don't want to get into that whole discussion just yet. But when I was looking back through the chat log from Monday, I noticed, hey Desmond Donders, welcome. I'm glad that you made it to our live chat. Yeah, I was looking through the chat from Monday, and there was a little exchange here. There was a person who showed up brand new to our chat who had like maybe little or no experience with what was the experience of Needs More Subs. I think it was a person named Christian LeBlanc or something, showed up and typed their first thing into the chat, which was, hey, I'm confused, what have I stumbled into? Now that is like that is what Needs More Subs is all about. Like we're in the business of confusion, and we love when people stumble in and they're like, hey, what's going on? Like I think this is good. I have these sensations and I'm experiencing things and I think I like it, but please help me. What is happening to me? That's like the moment that we live for. And then all of you people in the chat who have blue wrenches are invited to welcome that person and explain to orient them, tell them what is going on, and you know, and tell them that they will get a blue wrench when I am able to at the end of the chat, and just like, you know, ask them about themselves, make them feel welcome and at home as much as we possibly can. That's what we always want. However, on this particular Monday, he said, you know, where am I and what is this all about? And our friend Mr. Pete said, this is the channel where we trade subs. And so I went from like about 100%. I was like, oh, this is so great that this guy came in and was wondering what we do here. I was, you know, very, very happy to see that. And then this is the channel where we trade subs. I was so unhappy to see that. I went from 100 down to 0 in like no time at all. This is like not the channel where we trade subs. No, 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 we don't. No, what? No, no, no. And so some people did try to politely explain it to him, and I appreciate that. I appreciate when we have good manners and we try to explain things to people. But if you need to, if somebody is being like really, really aggressive about like the sub trading and all of the, you know, sort of aggressive self promotion that is like a bit too much, You can use your blue wrench powers to time that person out and just ask them to please chill out, cause yeah, cause we really there some people when they are on the YouTube and they are new and they're very gung ho and they're very excited. They think that your number of subs is the only number that really determines your channel growth or your channel health or whatever, and they just want subs. But then there are other people on the YouTube that are interested in other things, like views and audience retention, watch time, any of these other things that are also important to the health of your channel. And so sometimes when you are greedily gobbling up every subscriber that you can find and get your hands on, what you are actually doing is you are driving down your click-through rate, because you are getting a bunch of people who will have your video show up in their sub feed, but they will never click on it because they can't watch every single channel, every video that's posted by every content creator on all of YouTube. So you're just sort of watering down and diluting the subscribers you have and making it look like you end up with a channel where you're like, why does this person have like 2,000 subscribers and they only get 10 views on each video that they post? And so there are some people who, yes, they want lots of subscribers, and we are not trying to interfere with whatever they're trying to do over there. But that's not really what we're trying to do here. Right here, Needs More Subs is about getting you views. That's what we want to do. We want to take channels that are making awesome videos and give everybody an opportunity to view those videos. And if the people like those videos, then they will subscribe. Building subscriptions through getting views is what you really want to do, in my opinion, because that's what unlocks the power of using YouTube as a discovery method. That's like what the algorithm likes, or that we found out. But anyway, me talking about it forever and ever is probably not nearly as good as if I just show you this video. We'll get a little more understanding. Let's all get a little more understanding, shall we? I'm done understanding. This commercial is not the understanding part.
Finally, YouTube has revealed the very channel growth strategy that you can use to grow your channel no matter what. YouTube even if you're just getting started, even if you've been struggling to drive those views, no matter what, even if you're just getting started, even if you've been... Check this out. Now, I launched this channel on March 1st, 2016. And just 10 days, I published this video, which today has driven over 91,000 views. Now, technically speaking, the video is horrible. The white background is actually pink. I filmed it on my iPhone, and the audio is horrible. And yet this video has driven over 91,000 views. Why? Well, this image holds the key, as does the new YouTube Analytics, which reveals how YouTube really measures watch time, ultimately deciding which videos will get promoted and which videos won't. The secret can be found in the newly released impressions and click-through rate data that finally YouTube has revealed. Now, the growth formula hit me when I was studying this very information, trying to find a sign, a way forward that I could use to grow my channel. And then it hit me clear as day, the channel growth formula. Number 1, a YouTube video target plus, number 2, above average click-through rate, number 3, more views multiplied by, Number 4, average view duration equals. Number 5, more watch time per impression. And this is what YouTube has hinted at in the past, that it's measuring watch time on a per impression basis. The very thing that YouTube rewards, watch time per impression. Now, here's why this is important. You see, YouTube has mentioned that your videos are competing against other videos in search and suggested videos. Well, let me read what YouTube says. From YouTube, keep in mind that your video thumbnails are always competing against other videos, whether on the home page, up next, on the watch page, in search results, and even in the YouTube subscription feed. Hey, by the way, if you're new, my name is Brian, and if you want to grow your channel, well, stake your claim, amplify your message by subscribing. Click on the bell notification. You'll be on your way. Okay, this is where things get good. Let's clear up how watch time really works on YouTube, even for small YouTubers. You see, most YouTubers, an awful lot of YouTubers, they think that, you know, in order to get views and to rank, to show up in suggested, I need all this watch time. And how can I possibly get watch time if I don't have a lot of subscribers? You need a lot of subscribers. So when you release a video, those subscribers go and watch. That creates a lot of views, which creates a lot of watch time. And this is completely wrong. And not only that, it's really dangerous thinking, because if this were the case, like, why even bother publishing videos on YouTube? And furthermore, if this was the case, no new channel would ever get off the ground, like Wacky Jackie 101. This YouTuber has gained over 150,000 subscribers, and he launched his channel in May of 2017. And then there's the channel Lucas the Spider. 7 videos published in the last 5 months has gained the channel creator, the YouTuber, 1.7 million subscribers. Without question, watch time matters, but it's measured on a per impression basis. So this is how watch time really works. Number 1, this is my branding Nike and Apple marketing strategy video.
Okay, so if you would like to learn more of that kind of thing, definitely you can go to Brian G. Johnson and check out his channel. Maybe one of you will be kind enough to post a link to him if you know it. And definitely you can go over to the forum, because I try to post links like that every once in a while, and I would love to talk more about my thoughts on it and your thoughts on it, and we can have a conversation where we can all figure out what is the best way forward and our growth strategy for our individual channels. Okay, please sit tight for one moment. I am going to try to make a little more music. Before I forget, I would like to say Wednesdays are the days that we invite you to give us art suggestions. Oh, thank you. Let's play RC. Have a great day yourself. So yes, we take requests, all kinds of requests for what would you like to see a picture of Captain Needy doing. Last time we had Try It offering us all kinds of musical suggestions of Captain Needy playing a hydrolophone or some kind of pyrokinetic organ. All instruments that I had no idea what they were or what they looked like, but I had a fun time Googling them and figuring out what they look like. And the great thing about being a cartoon, even if there are extravagant instruments that would cost a lot of money to produce, you can produce them in a drawing for free. So yes, if you have any kind of a suggestion, something you would like to see, you just say, oh, I would like to see Captain Needy petting a cute puppy dog or something like that. Whatever your idea is, you just type it right there in the chat, and then I write a bunch of them down, and then in the future it results in a picture. So I was just able to pull up the chat. You're going to have to pardon me for 1 second while I go back and look through the chat a little bit. Please do remember to like it if you like it. Hello to all the new people, the people who don't have blue wrenches yet. We give mostly everybody blue wrenches in here. And we do that because we encourage you to post links to the videos that you want us to watch. They don't have to be videos by yourself from your own channel, but they can be. But any video you think that we should watch, we love it if you bring it here and you post it in our chat. And say, hey, when you get a chance, check out this video. Hey, when you get a chance, check out this video. This video has something that I think is interesting, and just bring it to us and share it. We love that stuff. Hello, Culinary Cookhouse. Welcome to this experience. I'm gonna go back to the Needs More Subs forum real quick and make sure I know there weren't a lot of videos posted this last week, but I'm going to make sure there weren't any that I really wanted to play. Oh, and I'm remembering one. We're almost out of time, but I do remember that last Friday I did not get a chance to live stream traveling, and so there was no Friday broadcast for the 5 channels that were added to the awesome expanding list last week. And so we did get a chance to play something from Smuggler's Room. I highly recommend that you go check out Tom Nash. Tom Nash videos are great. They're just they also, just like Brian G. Johnson, they also teach you a whole lot about YouTube. You should definitely go learn some stuff there. This channel that was added last Tuesday, a week ago from yesterday, Emmy Peasley makes some great art, and I think you should totally check that out. Added last Monday was Curious GTV. We're going to check out a little bit of a video from him. I really think his videos are worth checking out, and here is a little sample of what he does over there. Curious G.
Google, 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 Google! Love it or hate it, you've got to have it. Think about it. When you have a pressing question that nags at your brain, how do you go about finding the answer? Do you A, ask another human in dialogue? Maybe, but probably not. Or B, do you look to a book for guidance? Yeah, right. Or C, do you whip out your phone and Google search that sucker up? That's a bingo! It's just so freaking easy, isn't it? I mean, they should just scratch the word convenience out of the dictionary and replace it with Google. Now, please understand, I'm not judging you for using Google search whatsoever. I mean, how could I? I use it all the time, and I love how convenient it's made my life. But to be honest, I begin to grow somewhat concerned about how our quick access to information through Google could potentially be affecting us negatively as individuals and at a societal level. Disclaimer time! If you're thinking that I'm just about to go off on Google saying it's the most evil thing since how,
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
and that it should be dismantled for the peace, justice, and liberty for all, you're wrong. Believe it or not, I don't really think that Google itself is the actual problem. I mean, how could it be? It's not human. Or is it? We'll leave that for another conversation. Even though I can't fully blame it, I do believe that the quick rate in which we can access information through Google is negatively impacting us in several ways. Today, let's focus on how it's affecting our minds. Let's just jump into it and explore one of the more highly debated areas attributed to Google, how it's affected our attention span. I'll begin with a simple observation. Think about the last time you searched for an answer on Google. Tell me, what happened when you hit the enter button? Well, the first thing you've probably never noticed is the small green numbers that show up at the top of the result list. In case you didn't know, that's actually the amount of time that it took Google to gather all that information for you and present it in the search results. Now, the second thing you may not have been completely aware of was the first result that shows up. Often, especially if you're asking a direct question, the answer will have this little box around it with a very simplified answer from a web page. So then answer me this. How much attention was actually needed to get the answer that you were looking for? In this particular case, 0.65 seconds. I mean, in essence, you actually needed more of an attention span to type out the question than you did for the actual response itself. This is significantly different from the days when we used to have to go look through books, or even when we had to deal with dial-up for that instance. But let's move away from my simple observations and move more to facts. About 3 years ago, a study was done by Microsoft, of all people, where they set out to study attention spans. Guess what they found? Between the year 2000 and 2015, the average attention span had actually dropped from around 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Now, this may not seem like a lot, but for reference, a goldfish supposedly has an attention span of around 9 seconds. People, we are potentially losing to goldfish. Now, to play devil's advocate, I have heard criticisms of this study. They say that the research was poorly done and will provide other studies about
Okay, if you would like to watch the conclusion of that video, you can go to Curious G. Just look up Curious G in your YouTube search box, or head on over to the Needs More Subs forum and look back through the recent posts, and you will find it. Okay. Those have been some videos that I have liked. If you would like to see videos that you like, all you have to do is post them on our Needs More Subs forum, and then we'll show more videos that you like, because mostly the people posting the videos in the last week were mostly me. So anyway, yeah, we have that option. Thank you very much for rocking with us. We really enjoy your presence. If you do not have a Blue Wrench, we'll get one for you. We very much hope to see you this Friday for the 5 channels that have been added to the list of the awesome expanding channels for this week. And that's all I got. And peace. And see you Friday, I hope. See you later.